Oh no, you heard what I said before? Or no, I'll say it again.
Yeah, you said that it's a great time to get deals because listings are like dead. They're not getting any they're not getting a lot of traction.
Yeah, so we want to remind buyers like, hey, this is the best time to take a stab when nobody else, when everybody else is sleeping. So, ask for credits, lowball people. Some sellers may be a
Hmm.
little more desperate than others, and you have
Right.
less competition.
Yep.
So there's
I
less
agree.
demand.
And I
Mhm.
don't know what it is. Like some people are just like, I want to get rid of, I don't want to go in the new year with this listing if it's been on the market for 3, 4 months. It's like
Right.
it's definitely not something that you want to take over to the new year,
Yeah.
stale listings. So a lot of sellers are like, you know what? Get me under contract by the end of the year.
Yeah.
I
And
agree
even
a
buyers,
thousand percent.
and even buyers too. Hey, and picture yourself, envision yourself with your Christmas tree, or wherever religion you're from, your menorah, in your new crib. What better yet? What better way to start off the year for the following year? So, yeah.
Mhm. Which for me, since a lot of agents, sorry, I got hiccups. Since a lot of agents take a break during this time of the year, for me is when I feel like I'm a little bit busier because I take advantage of that. So I've gotten a few deals done, the last months of the year because of that. Everyone's on vacation, everyone's ready to go, worried about ski trips and stuff. And I'm like, all right, clients, let's go. It's go time.
Right. That's definitely smart. You guys have any wins from the last 7 days of last week that passed that you want to share?
Let's see, let's see. I mean, at this point, doing showings, getting showings on the listings, I feel is a win in itself right now.
Even
Um,
tell, even tell Tennessee that it's like, hey, but trying to call George.
Well, so
I
Sorry,
organize my
sorry.
schedule again.
you mean
Um,
like in the calendar and stuff?
yeah, because I was watching a podcast and I'm trying to see what works and how I can be more productive, not just busy, but actually productive. So I started watching a podcast and I had heard this before too, but I guess they kind of reinforced it. So and I kind of would do this, but not really like how I have it planned now, where you have theme days. So Monday, for example, is my admin day. So I'm just gonna do everything that has to do with my emails, the MLS, setting up campaigns, like prepping for the week, scheduling everything, like just anything that's admin, budgeting, whatever it is that I gotta work on that side. And then on Tuesdays, I gotta go back, is Growth Tuesdays. So essentially, Growth Tuesdays is my day for prospecting, which tomorrow I already have my time blocked. Then I'm gonna call leads. I'm gonna go and check in my leads, check out down the pipeline, call all the leads and prospects. And then Wednesday is client care. So that's where I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna look into all my listings, see what I have, talk to my clients, kind of continue in that on that note, make having those conversations. So this is kind of like forcing me to be like, okay, I need to be on the phones, I need to be making calls. So I
Yeah,
feel for
you're
me,
setting up your system.
yeah.
You're revising your system because I know you had it somewhat like that where you were like your calendar was up all day long and you were just going by exactly what blocks you had
Yeah.
planned in your
So
calendar.
so now, because we all have like a little bit of ADHD. So you're more productive when you focus on one thing and like focus on the task where you're not where I'm not switching, jumping on a call, then switching back and doing some admin. No, I today is admin. So everything admin. Tomorrow, everything phone. So I'm not gonna touch my emails like unless it's something emergency, obviously. But for the most part, it's just on the calls, conversation, and your CRM, putting in the notes and doing those things. And then Thursdays is social Thursday where I go to events, especially since we have a lot of our networking events on Thursdays. That's
Hmm.
that's a day for events, for meetings, for meeting up with people, with having connections in person and stuff like that.
I like that. Like that.
So whoever wants to meet with me, I'm available on Thursdays.
That's dope because then you can start planning like every Thursday, or if you talk to a client and she's like, "Oh, come by the house," you automatically know to tell her, "Okay, Thursday
Thursday.
I'm open." I like that a
Exactly.
lot. That's awesome.
So I feel
You
that was a
started
win
that
for
this week?
me this
Yeah,
week.
that's a big
Yeah.
win.
So I did that. So other than that, in personal, I don't know if anything on the win side for personal. I
That's
feel
good
maybe some
enough.
progress on the house.
Yeah, you're almost in there.
I know. So
Congrats.
thank you.
You survived your first home renovation.
Oh, barely, girl, barely. I think I have like half a head hair less. Me estoy dando calva.
Angela, Angela, you want to share win? Islin, Jordan, any wins this week? This past week?
Yeah, I did my first solo open house. I feel like I learned a lot, just knowing how to manage things like, oh, okay,
You were freaking out, but you did it anyways.
yeah, like, just little things about time and efficiency. I was like, okay, next time I know I'm gonna do this. I won't do this, like, things like that. So it was a nice experience.
That's awesome. I'm happy because I know how nerve-wracking it can be. Like, what do
Yeah,
I tell these clients when they come in the door? But just
yeah.
remember, the more you do, the better you're gonna get at it, the better you're gonna get at the scripts and
Mhm.
just being comfortable and confident.
I think I felt pretty good with the speaking part and like talking to the clients. I think I was more so worried about logistics, like the technical side. Like, what do you do with this? Where do you put signs? Don't forget them. Like, I was like, all these little details about the windows and locking up, that kind of stuff. Like, it's like you want to make sure nothing like that goes wrong, or like opening the lock, the Supra. Like, for me, I think it was the details and not forgetting to do every little thing. It's like, oh, don't like clean up, pack up, close up, and then just drive off and forget the signs or something. Like I was definitely more worried about the logistics. I feel like the people is natural. Like, they ask questions, you give them the answers, and just, making sure you get that contact information.
That's awesome. Congrats.
Thank you. And
Congrats. Are you ready for another one this weekend?
I have one
No, she
scheduled
got
this
mine
weekend.
on Saturday.
Sunday's open.
Sunday's open.
Islin, if you want to do any open houses, we have listings.
Feel
Sure,
free.
sure. I'm available on the weekends, for the most part. And good morning, everybody. And
Good morning.
and for me, I don't know if it's a win, but I'm learning something new right now. I'm learning like the foreclosures side of it and how to do, um cold calling. It's tough, it's hard, but I'm getting my feet wet.
That's good.
So hopefully it is something that that can become big, because there's a lot of pre-foreclosure that I realize there's in the market right now. A lot of people are losing their homes and everything. Some of them don't even know they're in foreclosures and stuff like that. And I'm learning that, and it's coming along. I haven't get a listing yet, but in the name of Jesus, amen, it's coming.
Yes,
Uh,
amen.
I'm just gonna stay
So
consistent. And
how many times do you call a week?
I mean, like I said, I'm getting my feet wet, so I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll probably do it today and tomorrow. I'm like, okay, let me still practice some more, because
But
they have a lot of
what
questions.
system
They
are you using? What dialing system are you using?
what I don't understand what you mean.
Like the dialer, you're manually inputting the
Manually,
phone
yeah,
number?
manually. I'm
Okay.
manually calling them.
Okay, and the
Uh,
list, who's giving you the list? That Holly lady that's in that group?
yes,
The
her.
WhatsApp group? Okay.
I actually have the website or how to go to the courthouse and get them, and then I use for one to get the client's informations and call them.
Okay, so yeah, just so you guys know, there's like a WhatsApp group that this lender formed. He created, and I think it's his wife, right? Or
Yeah, his significant other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his partner is the one that runs it, and she has all the agents calling these pre-foreclosures, which is great because even if you don't get a listing, I feel like it's great because you're getting used to cold calling, you're getting used to the scripts. Like it's great practice regardless.
No, and having a tough
So,
conversation, because at the end of the day, you're letting this person know, especially if they don't know, like, hey, you're in the verge of potentially losing your house. Like, I'm here to offer you a solution,
right, help,
you know?
yeah, for
So
sure.
you're learning how to become creative and have those tough conversations and navigate those rebuttals too. So good job, Aislinn.
Yeah, I
Congrats.
think that's great. That's really great because you just have to get creative, right? Like if your business not growing, you have to implement, a new source. So kudos to you for that. That's a big win.
Thank you.
So for today, guys, I just want to talk about I know we always talk about like lead source and where we're getting our leads from and business, but today I want to talk about the power of the agent, which at the end of the day, that is us, right? And our business isn't our business without us. So with that being said, I want us to think about three things that we're grateful for, and it doesn't have to be real estate related. It can just be anything like personal, marriage, or related to your kids, or fitness related, and or spiritual, anything. But I want us to think of three things. If you can write it down, great. If you can't, at least think about the three things that you're grateful for on this beautiful Monday morning. And I'm going to give us 1 minute just to think about that. So I know one of the things that is easy is that we are alive and God woke us up today. So that is, I know we should all have plenty of things to be grateful for this morning. Just as easy as that we're living, right? Um, this is something that I usually like to do. I like to journal because I've done a lot of like growth development, and it always says like journal, journal, journal. It makes it a lot different when you write things down. Um, I don't mind sharing three things that I'm grateful for this morning. I am grateful for the people that I have, right? Like my village that helps me work full time and supports me with my sons. I'm grateful for my husband and the marriage that we have and how strong we're growing together. And I am grateful for the mentors that I have in my life. So those are three things that I'm grateful for. I feel like whenever you think about that, it shifts your entire day. And it doesn't even matter what time of the day you do it, right? I like to do it in the morning. Everybody usually has like a process they do in the morning. Like I get my coffee, I do my run, or I do devotion, or I meditate, or everybody has something, a routine, right, in the morning. I feel like if you're not doing so already, I would truly try to implement like gratitude in your morning, because that is a big energy shift. Sometimes we wake up late and our entire energy is like off just because we're running late. So, you know what you have to do? You have to get in your mind, okay, what am I grateful for? What is happening good today? What happened good yesterday that I'm going to piggyback off of that today? And I'm going to keep that same positive energy. So that is something that I wanted to share with you guys. Please know that as an agent, it can be frustrating. I've had a lot of agents come to me and I'm hearing like, oh my God, the market's so tough. It's so hard right now. And I'm not getting leads and my deals are falling apart. I just wasted all this time. But at the end of the day, like real estate is not gonna work. People, you're not gonna attract people and deals if you're unmotivated, if you're pissed off, if you're depressed, if you're agitated because your client can't find, the right house. Is you're not gonna attract good deals and you're not gonna attract clients. Clients sense that and they run. When they sense that you're desperate, they run for the hills because they want to be with a happy, confident agent. That's who they want to work with. Does anybody have any input or any questions? Is anybody implementing? Does anybody have like a routine like that they do in the morning where they kind of like do some meditation or some gratitude or journaling? Does anybody have that now that they're doing?
I think I'm not currently doing it, but I think it's a really great idea. I think that sometimes like I'm so busy, I just get my day started and I'm like running. Like I think taking that second to do that is something that will shift everything. And then to the comment about what you said with about they want to work with real estate agents that are positive. I think that's so true because if you just think about it, they're already going through a lot. Like they're already stressed. They want to kind of
Right.
separate from that reality if you think about it. Like they don't want to be dealing with the same stress that they're having. Like if they see you and you're like, oh wow, this person really has a lot of good things going on. Clearly deals are still flowing for them. I want to work with them, like whatever it is. It only makes sense. It's like when you see that
Right.
positivity, you're like, okay, well, even though other agents are telling me the market's bad right now and it's not a good time, I see Helen and she seems to always be moving or whatever. So I'm going to just go with her because she probably has access to something I don't know about. Like I think that makes so much sense.
Yeah. Like attracts like for sure. Absolutely. Another thing that works great in the mornings is like affirmations, right? So everybody goes through self-doubt. Everybody has like one little minute maybe in the day where they're like, this is not gonna work. I wish this was different. I wish I had this connection. I wish so and so would answer back. Everybody's that minute. And I think like as soon as we start feeling like that, I think that's when you have to have like your like 5 go-to affirmations. One of your affirmation guys should be I create opportunities, right? It shouldn't be, oh, I'm gonna call so I'm gonna follow up with so and so and I hope she answers. Like what you're putting out to the universe is that you have doubt, that you're doubting that your client really wants to work with you. So that's what you're putting out. And guess what? It comes right back to you, what you put out. So if you were to just have one affirmation that you do every morning, or maybe driving to work, that can be like your time to do it, or brushing your teeth. Brushing your teeth, you should be doing mirror work, right? I don't know. I think we spoke about this before, but mirror work, where it's like you're looking at yourself and you're telling yourself how much you love yourself and how amazing you are, and what an amazing day is gonna happen for you, and the great news that you're about to get today for your business or for whatever it is that you want, and be telling yourself, I create opportunities. And if you tell yourself that throughout the day, your clients are going to see that, your coworkers, everybody that you work with, your family, your significant other, your kids, they're going to be able to see that light within you, because as soon as you say it, it just changes something in you. So I want to go around everyone. Who's in here? Let me see. Let's start off with you, Jordan. Can you just repeat the affirmation? I create opportunities.
I create opportunities.
Okay, who's next? Priscilla?
I create opportunities.
Islin?
I create opportunities.
Ooh, I like how you said that. Angelo?
I create opportunities.
Victor?
I create opportunities.
Love it. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I felt it. Like, I think that's such a powerful statement that it's like nobody's gonna knock you down, not yourself, not anybody that says, oh, you don't know what you're doing, or I don't wanna work with you. Like, if you tell yourself that every day, you will become like seriously unstoppable. Other thing, so I think we have to. I remember Priscilla when you were like, "Oh my God, I would go to the gym all the time." I think like if we need to like find a way to like be fit, right? Because real estate is like a roller coaster. Like one day the deal is going strong and the next day the deal's falling apart. One, it's just like that, because our business depends on a lot of people, a lot of variables, and we can't control that. There's no way of controlling a deal, right? Like we can do our best, but at the end of the day, if the deal's not going to go through, there's nothing we can do, and that's going to happen. Implement and do some type of like fitness, or even if it's like cycling or walking around your community, or like doing the what is it called, the I have my Peloton that I like to use that I haven't been using it because it's not connected. I'm in the middle of transitioning to my new house, but it's like we have to find a way to release it. And yeah, we could release it like drinking or doing like all this stuff, but it's just not healthy. Like long term, it's gonna catch up to us. So if we can get in the groove of like some type of fitness routine, it's gonna be a lot better for us. Number one, our family, like you'll start influencing those around you. Because Priscilla, when you were telling me you were going to the gym, every time you would tell me, I'm like, damn, I need to go to the gym. Damn, I need to go to the gym. I remember like it was yesterday.
I know I need to pick that back up because I feel that also that the working out, especially in this business is very much like you have it's being mind fit too, right? To be able to not tell
Yeah.
yourself like, hey, the deal fell through. Okay, how are we gonna get it back on the contract? How are we gonna move forward? And keeping that optimism. And there's something about going to the gym and then hurting the next day that's like, all right, I can do this. I got this.
You
It
feel
just
good. It's like weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a weird feeling, but it's like it's a good pain, and that's something that I feel has been missing in my schedule. So that's why I'm really going to make it a point of whatever time I can go to the gym. Whether I work out for 30 minutes, I run, I walk, I do whatever it is, get some movement in because that definitely translates into your business too. Whatever you do for yourself, whatever,
Yeah.
however you prepare yourself, it translates into your business.
Yeah. And then if there's something that's not working out that you're like, crap, like, oh, you go to the gym and it's like you let it go. You are back.
Listen, my favorite
You have
class
to
was the
let
boxing class.
emotions go.
Yeah, my favorite
The what?
class was that boxing class. The boxing, oh my
Oh,
God.
the boxing. Mhm.
Yeah, that poor bag.
Yeah, there has to be something that you do. Even it might not be every single day, but even if it's like twice a week, I think that is enough, right? I think we owe ourselves that. We owe our body that. When we work out, the next day you like you said, Priscilla, you may be in pain, but there's something you feel good like you feel accomplished. So if we
Mm-hmm.
can even start once a week, that's fine, and just build up towards that, but just be consistent with that day. So like your calendar, Priscilla, like, okay, Thursdays I do networking. Okay, Mondays I do I do my walk, I do my run or whatever, my push-ups, squats. Like you don't even have to go anywhere. Like come on, like 9 times out of 10, we always have like a whole bunch of excuses. Like you literally
Yeah.
can just do like 100 squats, 100 push-ups, and that is a workout.
Yep.
So that would be amazing. I'm going to keep this session short and sweet, but this last segment that I want to talk about is feeling good, right? I was reading a book this weekend and it just spoke about like being in alignment and that translate, to your career. And the easiest way to be in alignment is feeling good. So if we're frustrated, like I said before, or we're like not motivated anymore, or yeah, the market is a little different now, but it's not like deals are not being closed. Like deals are being closed. It's not like when COVID that we weren't allowed to go out and show properties and everything was a disaster. Like deals are still being closed, and we need to remember that, and we need to remember to feel good, right? So if it's going to the gym, if it's doing that networking event, like how Angelo is the president of NARREP, and it's networking and it's fun, but you're also like, like meeting with like-minded individuals and making deals, it makes it fun. So if you're not a part of like a group of NARREP, like how you guys are, I think you guys are going out of town, right, Angelo, on to San Diego.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have our it's a conference that they do every year, which it's an educational, it's a networking, it's a relationship building conference, and you get to
Right.
hear from other industry leaders and things like that.
Exactly, in California and like stuff like that, and then you're posting that, and if that's something that you love to like network with people, then you implement that into your business. The whole point about it is that we need to feel good, especially in times like this where it's just a little harder, or you have to kind of get creative or pivot or change your business. If you have to get a second form of income, there's nothing wrong with that as well, because a lot of people feel like, oh, I just have to do real estate. Like I don't only do real estate. I have multiple things. I own a food truck with my brother, half of the food truck with him. I do stuff with my husband. Like I do a lot of different things. I do the flipping. So it's like you can never just say, okay, real estate is my only thing. Why? Like there's nothing that says like it's a law that you should only do real estate. um because sometimes real estate can be very, very stressful, and if you're going to plan to be in this industry for 20 years, because this industry can be very lucrative and very, very rewarding, you have to find a way for to be able to deal with like the downs of it. Does anybody have any feedback?
Sorry.
Yeah,
So
so
that
I love that we're having this conversation because I've been getting that a lot, agents a little bit discouraged, and I feel like today's conversation is like talking about mindset, like just, having the affirmations and doing whatever it is to get your mindset right, because yeah, we're gonna have a lot of down days and we're gonna have a lot of times where maybe something doesn't go our way. So I really like that we're having this conversation and talking about this. And while we're here, hold on, while I have the mic for like 1 minute, I do want to talk about just one thing that I'm grateful for, because you mentioned it early, so I actually wrote down 3 things that I'm grateful for. So
awesome.
yeah, and one of the things I wrote down a few things, but the main thing I wanted to write down, guys, is just spending time with family. Yesterday I got to spend some time with we have some family in Loxahatchee, so just being able to kind of get away for a day, which I was a little kind of worried about, because I'm like, man, I feel like we got so much going on right now. Do we really need to get out of
Mhm,
town? Do we really need to go away for a day when we have so much happening?
mhm,
But at the end, it was kind of like very refreshing. It was a blessing, and I wanted to kind of really share, because those moments that you can disconnect are so important. And so even if we're busy, even if you got a lot going on, make the effort to get to those things, whether it's your affirmations, going to the gym, reading, listening to something, whatever it is that's gonna pick your mindset up and get you thinking and get your brain flowing. Definitely, make sure to make time to do that. That was it. I just want to share that.
Thanks, Victor. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else have anything they want to share? Okay, so to close it off, I want to go around the room, around the virtual room, and I want us to state one thing that we're gonna do this week that's gonna make us feel good. And it doesn't have to be, oh, I'm gonna call people because I know that doesn't feel good. It's Lynn. So something that's like totally unrelated, just like us, as like we're human beings, right? So we have a lot of emotions, and you can try to suppress them all you want, but at the end of the day, they're still gonna be there. So what is something that you're gonna do for yourself? It could be, I'm gonna get my nails done. I'm gonna get a new hairdo. I'm gonna go buy a new outfit. Anything that's going to, that's like your go-to to make you feel good.
And I'll start. Um, Definitely getting back to the gym. Like, eh, that's a must. I think my team was making fun of me because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sore, and they're like, oh, when did you go to the gym? And I'm like, oh, last week. And they're like, last week? They're thinking they're gonna say a day like
Yeah,
yesterday
yeah,
or the day
Joe.
before. I'm like, I went last week, so I mean, once a week is still not enough. I think twice a week is solid.
Oh, but you just started though, right? Back again?
Yeah, but I mean, tough to say like, oh, I'm starting I'm going once a week. That's not.
You should go with Victor. You and Victor should make it a thing where you go 3 times a week at least.
Oh, are you trying to say something to us?
Yeah, get your asses to the gym.
I'm down. I'm down. We could do it. Let me know.
That's
Okay,
my
Angelo.
my thing this week too. I want to go to the gym at least minimum 3 times this week. So
Okay. You
gotta.
got your gym bag ready?
Oh, it's hanging there on the chair, looking at me
Yes, I
like, yo,
saw it. I saw you look
what's
at
up?
it.
Like, oh, where are you taking me out?
Your gym
I've been
sneakers are like,
waiting.
okay, you're not showing me any love, but it's okay.
I got you when you're ready.
I know, right?
Um,
Jordan, Islin, you guys want to share?
I'm gonna go walking this week. I'm gonna try to stick to it and go walking.
Yay. I know for me, I'm going to do some self-care, and I'm going to get my eyebrows done, and I'm going to get my hair done, and kind of just like disconnect from all these clients and deals and this and that. That's going to be my disconnect for this week. Tomorrow, actually.
Well,
Islin, do you?
as for me, like Priscilla was saying earlier, I've been working on like organize myself, like prioritize things in my life because I'm all over the place, to be honest with you, and I feel like I'm lost in the air. So, school just opened. My little girl she's in ballet. She's in like different activity in school and everything. So
Right.
like I can't even catch myself. So I'm trying to organize myself a little bit more so I can like at ease and
You can feel good. Yeah,
exactly so I can feel good because I'm not feeling good
organization
right
makes you feel
now.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my mind all over the place. I'm actually in the air. This is how I feel. So
Mm-hmm.
not in because I work out from home and this is not my problem. But actually
Yeah.
I need to organize more. This is so I can at ease. This
Amazing.
is yeah.
Well, thank you guys for sharing. Thank you for taking time out this morning. And remember, you come first. Your cup has to be full before you go ahead and do anything else. And when you feel good, your business grows. Thank you guys. I hope you have an amazing week. And let's go. Let's get some deals. Let's feel good though, because the deals will come once we feel good. Thank
I
you. Thanks for
agree.
being here.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Helen. We
Helen.
love it. We
Let's
Alright.
do
love
it.
it.
Ciao. Have a great week, guys.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.